Hello, and this is Michelle on Michelle's Magical Monday, and this is like try 3 or 4. So if you guys have been coming on, hopefully this is gonna work. So if you could send me a message if you come on that says I am right side up. I'm gonna try this once again. And for those of you who are watching later, this is Michelle's Magical Monday and my first time back at home after being gone for a month, and I have so much to share. It's been such an incredible journey, and I just want to add that it always wasn't rainbows and sunshine as well, but it was sometimes transformation is powerful, and when you get into transformation, you've got to stay in the room. And when you are in the energy of change, sometimes it's powerful to change your environment as well. So, hello Tina, mwah, to you. Can you send me a thumbs up if I'm right side up and clear on the camera? Because it's like my 3rd try. I deleted all the others. So I really wanted to come in and talk to you about the energy of transformation, because this is the time. We are in I've been calling it the summer of change, but the summer is over. So now we are coming into this beautiful fall season, and I can feel fall in the air finally. It's still really hot here in Florida, but it had just a different turn to the energy as we come into this new moon. So today is Monday, the 10th. And so yesterday was the 9/9 new moon in Virgo. So we're still feeling that new moon energy. We've got the energy. Thank you, Tina, so much for the thumbs up. So we have got the new moon energy still for the next couple of days, where we are able to really set some clear intentions. This is an incredible time for review, an incredible time for where are your boundaries, where are your standards, what is it you're trying to accomplish, and where is it that you want to focus your intentions right now. Really powerful. This is Virgo, so Virgo energy, that's where the sun is. It was a Virgo new moon, although we've moved into Libra, which is truly about balance. Here we're in the energy of health. What do you have to do to get your health online? We are in the energy of completion. What things are you trying to wrap up? What are you trying to clean up? Virgo energy is very analytical, very like clearing up of your physical house, very clearing of your mental house, very clearing of your body, very clearing of your spiritual house. So this is a really powerful time to like get your head on straight, 2 feet on the ground, head on straight. Hi, Maria. And so what we are looking at here is an opportunity for a new direction. There's definitely time for clarity, time for truth. It's time for big concepts, bold new moves, boldness, really, really big stuff. So I really feel like everyone I know is in transformation, and we're no longer in the fire. All the planets have gone, well, not all the planets, but some of the big planets have gone direct. Mercury is direct. Mars, thankfully, is direct. Saturn is finally direct. So we do get momentum here with this new moon. We have a couple of weeks of real direction. And I know today's been a little tough for a lot of people. So, you know, maybe the transitioning isn't easy, but stay in the room, stay in the intention setting, stay in the clarity and truth of what you're going for, rather than the illusion of what can't be. Like, sometimes you can't see change as it's coming. This is the 11th hour piece where you've set something intentionally and it hasn't actually arrived yet. So don't give up just because what you are working toward hasn't completed. At this point, you really have to just move forward kind of fearlessly. You've got to really get communication clear, where our moon's in Libra, so this is all about balance. Where do you have to balance things out? Hi Barbara, hi Wendy. And what I really want to do is just anchor that intention for everybody as you are ready to get clear with your health, as you're ready to get clear with your home, as you're ready to get clear with what it is you're going to do with your life work and purpose, and how you bring in money and how you live your relationships. This is time. It is so perfectly timed that now is, it's not even like you want to, it's kind of like you have to. You absolutely have to just really decide that this is what you're going to do. This is how you're going to do it. And you're going to do it with like a clean and clear heart. I have so much gratitude. Today is the 1-year anniversary of the hurricane here in Orlando. So I was just thinking back to all the things that have changed in my life just since that hurricane. It was really kind of like a turning point for me that day a year ago. This is definitely for me sort of a new beginning time every year. A year ago we opened Cole. The first week of September was our grand opening. This is also for me always a time where I sort of start all my new projects. For me, the fall is the beginning of a project time. So I'm working on some very new, very powerful pieces that I'm going to be bringing forward. And so I think that that's happening for all of you too, is that you're ready to bring in the new. And you know, it's kind of an odd time because people usually think first of the year or they think spring, but we went through a summer of like massive transition. And so really it's here now. It is time for you to like start those new projects, start those new beginnings, really get focused on that clarity and that truth. And my favorite word right now is desire. I desire to pay something instead of I have to pay a bill. I desire to pay it. I want to have all the funds and all the energy to be able to pay it. And that changes the energy of it from a resentment to the energy of having. I desire to get myself clean and clear and focused. I have had one supercharged, like backwards technology piece. Everything's been kind of, I wouldn't say out of favor, but like even tonight, just getting on this was a real challenge. But I stayed in the room. And that's the important part. So what is it you have to do to stay in the room? I've made a sacred commitment to myself to complete all unfinished business over the next 30 days. So if you're like, for example, I lost all of my psychic summer school that I had recorded before I left. I lost it all. And so I then had all this technological, stuff where I couldn't get to my internet, and I had really bad cell service. And so I made a sacred commitment to finish every project that I have, like to clean up the house, clean up my business, clean up my life. So what is it that you're trying to commit to yourself for? This is not about making a commitment to others. This is about making a commitment to yourself. What is it that will make you feel good about you? What is it that's going to make you feel productive? What is it going to do, whether that's a new healthcare routine? I know a lot of people who are looking at their health really big this month, whether that's a new fitness routine or a new eating program. I also know a lot of people who are starting educational programs. They're starting college, they're starting a new classwork. They started an online class. They've committed to taking some theta healing courses with me or with someone else. This is a perfect time for education, any kind of education, whether you want to learn how to paint, if you want to do a hobby class, if you're wanting to get more serious about your spirituality. It's an incredible time to take a theta healing class. It's also a really good time to plan for the future. I know we're 3 months, 4 months out before the end of the year. This is time for you to be actually thinking about how you're going to implement what you want to bring in the next year. And it's also a good time to see what you were trying to accomplish this year. So like I set out this year to be my year for freedom, and I've had a lot of freedom, but there's a few things that I really need to do. Like I want to release my stuff out of my storage unit so that I am not stuck and trapped with that bill and with all that extra stuff, that physical stuff. So what do I need to free myself? What kind of things do you need to do that's going to bring a commitment to you? It's going to make a change for you. What is it that is your commitment to yourself? That's really, to me, the theme for this new moon. We're definitely deep into the ascension time where things are speeding up. We are in the time of change, which I call the 11/11 portal. It started at the eclipse on 8/11. We're now out of that energy. It's been 30 days since the last big eclipse. Hallelujah. Tomorrow's the 30-day mark. So what is it that you are able to do now that the energy's cleaned up and cleared up? And what do you want to get done by and bring in by that 11/11/11 portal? Such a big day this year, the 11/11. So this is really time to plan, to clean, to clear, to detox, to let go, to change whatever it is you need to change, but willfully and gently and lovingly and by choice. This is the time for you to choose and to choose for you. So that was my message that I keep getting to bring into everyone is what do you have to do to choose for you? This is your time, your way, your light. And let it shine. Let your light shine out. Let it shine bright. So I wanted to just do a little clearing energy, do a little clearing for you. So let's just take a couple deep breaths and breathe into the energy. And I want you to just breathe out what you're holding on to. And if you'll allow me into your energy field, we're just going to release and clear everything. We're just going to let go of what is no longer serving you. We're going to let go of the soul fragments and other people's energy that you're holding on to. It is commanded at this time, in this place, that you know how to let go. That it's safe to let go, and that you know how to, and that it's safe to, and it's possible to step into you and your future and your choices, and that you know how to act on your choices in alignment with your growth, in alignment with your desires, in alignment with your highest and best good. That is safe, and that is easy, and it is possible, and you are doing so now. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It is done, it is done, it is done. As above, so below, so it is. So again, this is Michelle for Michelle's Magical Mondays. I love you deeply. I wish you the most joyous of weeks. I am planning on, I'm going to give you guys a couple of weeks notice, but I am planning on moving the Monday night video live share to 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. We've been doing it at 7 o'clock for a long time, and I have been asked by a lot of my East and West Coast people alike to make it just a little bit later. So it is, some people are still working at 7 o'clock when they're on the West Coast. So we are going to make it starting in 2 weeks, not this week, not next week, but starting in 2 weeks. We are going to start doing this on the 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time hour for my live video. So that's just coming up in the near future. If you are interested in watching me and a few other people, I'm going to put up a podcast that's going to be going on. I'm going to be doing an interview with some wonderful people. So I'm also going to put up some opportunities to hear me speak live. If you're local, I'm going to talk about my Montana trip at Soul Circle tomorrow. And of course, there's still some space, and I really want you to go with me on the sacred journey to Avalon, into England and Scotland. We've just got some really exciting news about some of the parts of the trip that are going on in Scotland. And so I'm going to be putting out some new information here in the next couple of days about our trip, new pieces of the itinerary, and kind of walk you guys through the itinerary because it's just so amazing. So over the next couple of weeks here on Facebook, I'm just literally going to be showing you all the days of our trip in case you are called, and I am calling you to action. If you are thinking, if you are hoping that you might be on the sacred tour of Avalon, which goes all the way from the Chalice Well through the Glastonbury tour, all the way into Scotland, through all the sacred circles, through crop circles. If you want to feel the magic, activate your high priestess, activate your higher heart, activate yourself, this would be the trip of a lifetime. And there's only going to be one like it. There's just only going to be one of its kind and its caliber. We have just incredible people that are leading this journey. I've got Joseph of the Chalice Well, and Nina and Marie, and I'm going to be highlighting some of their information so that you know all about them and why this is so interesting and so spectacular. So if that is something you are interested in doing, please contact me, and I will get you more information, more details. So blessed be to all of you, and I'm excited to be back here in my home, in my magical manor, and I'm excited to get back into my routine and back to Soul Circle tomorrow to see all of you there. And so I love you, and I send you healing and activation and readiness to act upon your desires. And I hope you have a beautiful and blessed day.